And welcome back to another episode of The Outer World, where we found out way more about Martin than we probably needed to know last time. And this time, we're going to see what's up with Sublight, the salvage and shipping, which is starting to sound more like
Sublight salvage.
pirates.
Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
I don't know. Hey there.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.
Really seeming like pirates.
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything.
Wow. All right. What's this here? Can I use your terminal? Messages. I don't know which end to start with, because lately it seems like I've been reading them backwards. So I'm going to start with subject, this week in salvage. From Lilia Hagen to the Sublight Company all. This week in salvage, my scanner says that Mardets impounded a freelancer ship after the captain misbehaved. This crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. Is that a reward? I don't. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs. Lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. Wow. That's okay. A little sprat told me that a crate of spoiled cysty pork. Cysty pork? What is cysty pork? That sounds horrible. And then it's spoiled. Oh boy. Spoiled cysty pork ended up at the bottom of Monarch Canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Auntie Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. Oh, wow. Man, am I hungry. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team for the debris field before the marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Lily Hagen. Fallbrook shipments. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income. From today, until I say so, you are to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Lily Hagen. Fallbrook shipment. Purple berry liquor, lots. Spectrum vodka, even more than that. Erotica generic. Erotica generic. The locals aren't picky. Alright. Erotica exotic. Except the ones who are. Surprise cake surprise. Space cake surprise. I don't know what that is. But I don't know what this is. But it was on last month's order list. So either track some down, or do your best in the kitchen. Black Hole. Holcomb signed tossball poster. P.S. Tobias. Where are we with that desk extension? Okay. Don't run. We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. So, okay. I see. So, we were pretty much... Hawthorne was a
Sublight
merc?
for life.
Is that what I'm getting?
Corporations never lifted a finger for me.
Okay. I mean, I'm down.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? Stink.
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you do.
Nice try, Parvati. Hello.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's right. I'm Captain GreyGhost.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee, huh, Tobias?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I do like easy locks. All right, let's go see Lilia. Nope. There it is. Is that her desk extension? It's already a long desk. Hello?
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's GreyGhost, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I don't have a nav key yet, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
You're pretty upfront about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
How organized is this business of yours?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
All right, then.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
By one of your contractors? Okay. What's this? Sublight, a legitimate business. Contract. If the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights. Pursuant to regulations following internally preserved Borst, such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of the decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version is, if we handled potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of Borscht in the Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. I like how she has to make that a statement in between, because it's not actually legal. Now go bring home the bacon. Ah, that's painful. Oh, you're great. You guys are doing great. Close this door. Whoa, a view of the hot engineering cores. All right. Nothing out here, though. None of those keys. It's quite the view, though. It's kind of nice. And am I going to get in trouble for hacking this? Yeah, I think that's going to get us in trouble. We're not going to bother. What's this? Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are perhaps hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others might imply. Talking about the board, lady? You talking about the board? Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here. So, we need a key in order to take her job. Alright. Let's level up. Let's keep on riding with the dialogue. That's been fun. And what perks do we want? So, vendor prices. I'm not a lone wolf. Walk speed, sprint speed, carrying capacity, weapon durability, base armor, science weapon magazine size. Let's go for... I'm going to go for carrying capacity. Alright, and then our next perk will allow us to jump into the next lineup if we want. Run and gun. Okay, that means Parvati and Vicar also got perks. So, we've got Parvati has got a health and her engineering's up by 10. Chance to extract mods in the field, melee damage, armor rating, range damage, 20% chance to reset ability cooldown on ability use. Yeah, I keep forgetting I need to use that. 30% companion ability damage. Alright. Equip time and range reload time. And tactical time dilation meter. When Parvati performs her ability, recharge some of your tactical time dilation meter. Ooh, we're going to go with that. I wonder if Vicar's going to have that option available. We should probably give him health. Yeah. Start there. Okay, let's take a look at our journal here. So, Passage to Anywhere is our main quest. Side quests. We have picked up Weapons from the Void. Now, this is 2... We've got... Oh, and then... Well, we've got 3 things here. So we've got acquire the science weapon from the Groundbreaker. That's some type of hammer that Hawthorne overheard. And then Phineas's shrink ray. And then review the Hephaestus mining archive on Hawthorne's terminal. I don't know, maybe that's what it says. Hephaestus. We're going to go with that. Distress signal. Now that came from Roseway. We also heard those people talking about that too. So we can look that up when we get back to the ship. Who goes there? We need to hunt down and kill Captain McRed. And solution vital. we need to find Captain Arion on that little asteroid. And then companion quest, we have the Empty Man. These are going to be ongoing. Cleaning machine, we want to get that Sam unit up because he looks awesome. Drinking sapphire wine. Drinking sapphire wine. Introduce Parvati to JunLei. And Salvager in the Sky. Speak to Lilia Hagen. Now we did, but we don't have a key card yet. So we will get that. We are going to move along here. So let's go talk to JunLei so we can do the thing. But first, Sprat Worst. Looks like, oh, is that a corn dog with a tail? No, that's wrong. Hello.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What's Spratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Is Spratwurst like Borstwurst? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Right. So that's your invention then?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Got it.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Right. I'm just gonna go now. Okay. You want me to check your trap? Whoa. Oh, boy. Oh. No, that... No, thanks. All right. What do we got here? Ike's Armory. Oh, well, hello.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Tell me about your wares.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
All right, let's see what you got. Ooh, okay. Pulse Hammer. Oh, those look fun. Oh, and he's got some good mods. Oh, the price isn't too bad either. Okay. Thank you. All right, engineering. Let's talk to Auntie Cleo's. Oh, well, hello.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine, Greasy?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
No thanks, Greasy. All right. I like Greasy. He's a cool dude. Hey, buddy.
Even the air costs money here.
Oh, well, I mean, that's cool.
That was quick.
I'm just gonna slip back here and check on Greasy's protocol. Whoa. Hey, oh boy. Sir? Auntie Cleo Food Service Auto Mechanical Repair Manual. Maintenance and repair ACSR-F900. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSR-F900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger in a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifist function. That sounds like not good. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Oh boy. I feel like maybe he didn't follow the manual. I feel like we need to talk to Greasy, man. Hey, Greasy.
All organic ingestion materials are served at an excessive temperature. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Greasy, you know there's a dead guy in your kitchen?
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
All this morbid talk is making me hungry.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
All right, Greasy. Well, he didn't follow the manual. I guess it's his fault. Kind of. Definitely not from bad protocol or anything.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Woof. I'll get right on that. Let's find JunLei. Woof.
This is how
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Do you have what it takes
Oh,
to
Parvati.
defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the...
Okie dokie. Oh, man.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Hi, JunLei.
JunLei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm captain of the Unreliable, recently unshackled from the mustache.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
I see what you did there. Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm going to be headed to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati, you wanted to talk to JunLei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss JunLei. Chief JunLei.
JunLei is fine.
Go ahead, Parvati.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off if you need to compare notes, in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Parvati.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, speaking of that, I heard you had a heat problem. What's going on there?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I'm assuming there's a bigger problem if you haven't fixed them yet.
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
There's no room for compromise.
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
So you need a contractor to work this problem out for you. I'm available at a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays. Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Have you tried sending anyone else down to get them parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken.
Cute. My grandmother taught me that one. I was afraid it had fallen out of style.
I can get you those parts in the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okie dokie. Ha! It's super hot in here. Can I can't take none of this. Ooh. Schematics for something. Okay. Alright, JunLei. We're gonna get on it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
Woof.
scheduled
It is
advertisement for the
thick
following
with
story.
hot in here. Ooh, perfect. I need to check this out.
And now,
Let's increase the magnum size on this because I'm going to try it out. It already has a range on it, so I'm going to leave the X-Acto sight on there. Oh. Mr. Ouch. Power attacks up by 20%. I might save that for a different weapon. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's save that for a different weapon. Okie dokie. We got some extra armor here. Let's see about putting some goodies on it. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to save my... Yeah, I want that for my kit. And I think I'm going to give... I think I want to give this to...
For a special word from Chairman.
All right, I think I'm gonna wait and see what we get after this.
Hardworking citizens of Halcyon. In these profitable times, we need only look to one another to find.
Sounds like a bunch of horse poop to me. Hey.
You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
I think everywhere on the ship's pretty dangerous, though. Just gonna put that out there. Okay, so is this the? Nope, that's. Oh, we gotta go back up front.
The board unanimously decided that in the interests of protecting our best assets, that's you.
Guy sounds like a loser. Okay, so I think we gotta go down this way. So let's go take a look-see. Oh. Oh, look, it's McRed.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
With the king, huh? All right, let's see what you got to say. That looks like a dead person.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts JunLei sent me.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
What are you doing with that poor engineer?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells. Making this broken angel fly again.
So I can grab the part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Oh, those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Yeah. Also, there's something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
There's a bounty on your head, and I really want the reward for it.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Or you could just hand me that lighter and your bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Wait a second. The engraving on here, does this say Sanita on it?
Keen eyes you got there. Sanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
All right, then.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Yeah, right. Did you really have to kill the engineers, buddy? That's stealing. That'll be trouble. All right, let's see if we can tiptoe through here without getting in trouble. Ooh, I don't know. Lots of goodies.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place.
Yeah,
Cut
it's
them
not.
off.
It's not looking so good here. Let's get the
Red
parts.
gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Ooh, what's this?
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
Oh, it looks like. Oh, I could have just snuck through here. There's lots of sneaky paths in this game.
My birthday.
Oh, yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Wow, that's super nice. Jeez. Okay, so there's still more sneaky paths. I get it. And this way I could have come up. Okay, so. Whoa. Wow. What do we got back here?
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Try 70 years, Vicar. 70. I think I can get away with stealing this stuff, though. Oh yeah, these terminals are all busted up. Hey, it looks just like the place I came from. Oh, he looked small. All right. Well. Oh man, there is so much loot down here. What is that? Petey? Oh. Hey, Private Letty Dixon.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. That may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
I came to grab the radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
All right, cool. Water tablets. Dehydrated water tablets, just to add air. Okay.
You get that automech patch? McRed wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking?
Don't give it a name. It doesn't have a heart like us. Is that how that works?
Worms in their shrooms. On backsides.
Oh boy.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
Yeah. Oh, that's. I can't read that. Okay. Hi there. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Whoops.
Not. What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want.
All right. Cramp.
Yeah. Okay. That was close. Whoa. Junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought it would be my gateway to the stars. The beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling. They just eat the damn things. By the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Head over to Sublight Contractor and get dissolved in chemicals and flush down the waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update. McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Oh boy. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Yeah, nope, that's not good.
Incoming.
Whoops. They could probably finish him off. Well, we're in it now, aren't we?
That one's done for.
Everyone all right?
Well, whoops-a-daisy. Well, you know, it's not all bad. I can work with this. Now I'll just, these guys don't need it, so I'll take this stuff. Thank you. I don't feel all that bad. These guys killed engineers. Okay, well, oh, now they're all mad. Oh boy.
I'm on it. All right, I'm on my way.
They're kind of narrow, guys. Uh-oh. Woo. It is hot in the kitchen. Okay, well, that's one way to do it. I'm not super disappointed, but dang. All right. Well, we got Montag. Nice. Okay. Well, we're doing great, guys. We're doing great. Ooh, all right. Ooh, is that guy gonna wake up? Man, we keep running low on pistol ammo. Whoops. Well, might as well loot. So everybody's dead. Oh man, so many goodies.
Inside voices.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell Groundbreaker without broken.
Eyes up!
That's pretty effective.
Everyone all right?
Nice, Vicar. So it just occurs to me, I just realized I don't actually have enough leadership skills to have these guys. Oh, look.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Yeah. I mean, we cleaned up pretty good down here. But I was gonna say, once I get my leadership skill up, I will be able to have these guys do special moves, which will be nice. What's this? Waster's Choice Corona. Hey, buddy. Ha! Bet I can't have you come work for me. Okay. Well, is that everything? Oh, wait. There was stuff down here I wanted.
Here we go!
Well, I'm glad I had that mechanically. Oh, yeah.
Good, we're in.
Yes, we are. All the goodies. Search this ash pile. Ah, Petey. I couldn't leave here without Petey, could I? Wow, this fridge is loaded. Alright, I've done all I can here. Oh, yeah. All the goodies. Anything in there? No? Okay. Alright, guys. I think I've gotten everything I wanted. Is that? That's where we were, right? Okay. Okie doke. I think that's it. Let's skedaddle. I think we handled things well. JunLei, we got the parts.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss JunLei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
You two are gonna do great. Okay. Nope, I better not take that. Oh, I can't even... The modern steel wrench and you. Alright. Is she talking about this door?
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
Oh, yeah,
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope.
That was days ago.
The fucking door. It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir.
Wow. I mean, he really was locked in there for that, the whole time. All right. Poor guy. Man, I love that jam. You guys like that jam? That jam's good.
The controls are in the back of the
Woof.
machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to still connect
Down they go!
Where are they up here? Whoops, sorry, Vicar. You alright, buddy? Oh, he blew its head off. Ooh, whoa! Wow! Okay, it's hot. Real hot. I'm enjoying McRed's gun here. Anything on this side? No? Just a lot of hot? Alright. We skipped some things down here. What is this? Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. Here's a terminal. Let's check this terminal out first. Main menu. Archive logs and transmissions. Archive logs and transmission. Arrival confirmation. To HHB Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived on the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing settlers and suppliers at their intended colony words. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in the contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Guing. A stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory problems among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us as and defend its freedom accordingly. Chief G. All right. So is that the grandma she talked about? Okay, cool. With a less expensive ammo, maybe. Oh, man. I am just burning through it. Let's see. Let's take this off for now, and let's try this guy out. Where is it? Right there. There we go. This uses heavy ammo. Perfect. Okay, let's go this way. Right.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Okay.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Of course.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I'll do my best.
Unexpected.
Well, that's a good start. Okay. We leveled up. We should do that. Auntie Cleo knows. Friends make everything better. Companion abilities. Here we go. That's what I was taking so horribly long to talk about. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on an enemy you are targeting. Companion 1 ability is to the left. Companion 2 ability is to the right. Hold A to continue. All right. Thanks, Auntie Cleo. Trino. Nope. All right, that's our exit door. Here's our entrance door.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
I just tried to use a scope on a door. Okie doke. Good job, little buddy. I'm gonna have all kinds of work cut out for her. Looks like he's on the docking station, so he may not be bothered. Ooh, hello. Little blue glowy thing. Yeah, that did a number on him.
Incoming.
Okay, he looks upset. I think the sneak attack helped. Whoops. Where is he? He's over here, right? Difficult to... No. Sweet. That worked out. Just gonna take your parts, buddy. guy out from here. Ow. Jeez. What a nerd. Okay. So. Stuff. Anything up here? No. Okay. Is this our way down? Oh boy, I made it angry. Woo! There's the terminal. But first, loot. We blew his head off, guys. Alright, there is our exit.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps.
Okay.
And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay. Lithium droplet radiator array. Fluid circulation pump terminal. Warning. Lithium fluid pressure at 23%. Solid state radiators at 102 capacity. PCM heat sinks at 98% capacity. Ambient station temperature +8 Celsius. Machinery shaft temperature +29 Celsius. That's all really bad. I cycle pumps. Non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Cycling. Successful. Non-expendable? Oh boy. Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend the Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Fluid circulation pump oh, okay. Found some old old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I found a layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my documents. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. JunLei Tennyson. Oh, JunLei.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. I have thoroughly looted this place, so there's a cubbyhole somewhere that we need to go investigate. Let me just check right quick. Yep, we went through here. Okie doke. Who needs a ladder? I've got ankles. Woo. Sweet. Let's get out of here. What? Oh, Vicar. Oh, this is the best part of the song, man. Aw.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
All right,
for the
JunLei.
following story.
It seems much less hot in here.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Sweet. So what's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Parvati could always help you shoulder that burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
So this ship's always been a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
So was it a big change, the transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
So where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
Nan or Spank? That sounds great.
You've got my attention.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board, do you?
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
So you probably don't like that walking mustache very much, do you?
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
So how do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
I might see to that myself.
You've got my attention.
All right, then. Sweet. Well, we made some progress.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Because of us. So what was that about back at JunLei's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Sounds like you got a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Thomas liked tools, and you treated him very differently.
Thomas only liked tools because I did. He wasn't interested. When I'd ask what he thought, he'd just shrug and say, whatever you think. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to JunLei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
You will be. In due time. Okay, we've got some ship to explore. Oh wait, we need to talk to Edna.
We interrupt your regular.
Hello, Edna.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
All these numbers are confusing me.
They're beside the point. I just mean, you got limited time before the equipment goes non-functional. You see? Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
And that's our problem, how?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Well, it sounds like it's time to get that auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by JunLei. The chief.
I could check out that relay, and there's no need for an official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
I see. All right, then. Well, more stuff to do. Okie doke.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing.
Where do we go next? I feel like there was an area we didn't search right off the bat. Was this spot right here? This is the only place I think I haven't searched, and then we probably need to do some snooping around for Vicar. Can I get away with this? Hit. Hit. Ah, all right. None the wiser. Where does this go? This is that's where we're supposed to sneak back through the area. Okay. Ooh. Vicar, cover me. Yes. You guys are great. You're doing great. What was back here first? Hello. That door's barred or off. What's up here? Anything? Oh, I can't get up there. Okay. Let's go through that cubby hole that we saw from the notes. Ooh, can I get up there from here? All this Half-Life 2 jumping has paid off. Look at me go. Okay, there's nothing up there. Let's go this way. Hop, skip, and a jump. Shh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
Oh boy. Outlaws. We've dealt with their kind before. Ooh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 in total. Guess it's time to party, huh? I've done bad. This does not seem to be affecting that guy. You're doing great, Vicar.
Everyone all right?
Wow, you guys did great. I did not. Did great. This guy lost an arm. Scrap mechanical. Boy, I think Sam's going to be pretty handy. Hey, he had a key card on him, didn't he? Toughened. Ooh, yeah. I'll tell you what, before we move on to the next outing, we're definitely gonna try out some new armor. So this is the ship that Parvati was talking about. It's cute. Cute little guy. Aw, that's pretty cool. Loot. Man, I could use a good melee weapon. Here's a workbench. What's behind door number 1? Yeah, that's the keycard. What we got here? Ooh, Prismatic Hammer. Josh Weapon R&D Department. Is it Josh? Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and strength of their effects both increase as your science skill increases. Josh engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
Now, I don't say this lightly, but that is a work of sheer universal beauty.
I think Vicar wants to try it out. Okay, logs. Discovery. Entry 1. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of what my discovery was. A prototype hammer? I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glowed. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Oh, oh boy. Entry 2. I spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state of art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony? How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. That's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon. Though I have yet to identify the source, the air tastes of copper. The air tastes of copper. And I've lost several teeth. Oh, that's not good. Entry 3, troubles. I've had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I've invited this hammer into my bedchamber. What? Bro, I don't think that's good. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosive, and radiation. Oh, wow. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through the elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Oh boy, Annihilation, Entry 4. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things. But with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmit disorder into harmony. And that is the lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Okay, seems like he lost his mind. Oh boy, so we're carrying around a radiated hammer. Let's check this radiated hammer out. Just saying I wanted a big boy weapon. Prismatic Hammer from Hammersmith. Level 7, two-handed melee, does 72 damage. It's got a knockback special effect. Science weapon. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company, Aramid Ballistics, stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to market. All while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. Also, it makes people crazy. Let's try it out. What do you say? Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's enough of that. Does it move things? Nope. Okay. Well, that's pretty awesome. We'll have to give that a try. One of the things I don't like is I can't modify custom weapons. That's, I was surprised about that. Okay, so we got more armor. So this one's medium. Sneak +7. That's handy. I'm gonna stick with heavy armor for now. Okie doke. Let's go back out this hole. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, hey, that's that door. Well, all right. Cool. Good job, guys. We've done it. And with that, we have reached the end of this episode. I think when we come back, we are going to sneak into security behind the Mardets. Hopefully they don't find us doing that. And we will find out where this French-speaking gentleman for Vicar Max is. Or at least where we can find him. So, if you guys like the video, slap that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you know when we come out with new content. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.